Okay, welcome to Philadelphia Walks PTSD. Just a little song, Heroes, David Bowie. Wanted to play that just leading into the introduction to a book that I wrote back in 2016-17. I published it. Actually, did I publish it in 2017? I think I finally was able to get it published through bookbaby.com in 2017. It's called Duplicity and Duress, Not Factories in the Making. The cover looks like that, and it's available on Amazon, bookbaby.com, so forth and so on. And I wanted to read the description. It took a lot of time and effort. I kind of slaved myself out, sat down and wrote this thing in order to be heard through writing. I was so tortured by whatever was going on. The city was, never ending. The city involved so many people who were willing to create setups, orchestration, mobbing. It's hard to explain. It's hard to believe something like this can actually happen. Most people go on about their lives and, here or there, something might pop up. Maybe you have a natural disaster or, sadly, some sort of, whether it's cancer or some sort of medical condition. I wound up with this. So you can't point at it, and most people want to poo-poo it or pretend they didn't participate and then try to make you look crazy for trying to explain what it is. So anyway, here's a description to Duplicity and Duress, Not Factories in the Making. And this is what I submitted to BookBaby. So when you look it up on BookBaby, this is what you would find. There's like an overview and then a description. So the description is, her computer came on by itself in the middle of the night. There was a clanking by the bike stand outside her window and a white van idling in the street. She pulled the curtain aside to get a better look, only to realize she'd been set up. Duplicity and Duress, Not Factories in the Making is a fictional account of a horrendous experience one survivor, one targeted individual, endured without ever having knowingly done anything to deserve it. Erin Vans reports on a matrix of highly sophisticated psychological operations unleashed on one lone survivor who races and winds through the streets of Philadelphia in a desperate attempt to find answers. In this reportage-style story, Vans allows the readers to see see how easily a networked group of people can surround one vulnerable person to wreak havoc unlike anything we've ever seen before. In this modern form of localized warfare, networks of people creating a snapper by taunting a select individual with the potential to freak out. There is an implication that the big, bad media machine is salivating at the bit for the next bloodshed disaster. It leaves readers wondering what is orchestrated and what is not, and how much do people get paid to fester it all. The overview on this is, it came in a flash but didn't end that way. This was a news story headline during an historic snowstorm hitting Philadelphia in January 2011. With that storm came a barrage of mysterious events, people, street theater, harassment, intimidation, and psychological manipulation, all of which were caught up in a struggle with a benevolent force that whipped the narrator up into a whirlwind of activity, a vortex she never knew existed. Take a conspiratorial ride along with author Erin Vans in a quest to find out who, what, where, why, and how this vortex, the seeming ambush, was pulled off in plain sight here in a city claiming to be known for brotherly love. So about the author, Erin Vans' pseudonym, and that's me, Sharon Cole, is a freelance writer and dog walker who lives and works in Philadelphia, PA. She's written on everything from the logo on your pen to domestic violence, and she's covered a few movers and shakers in Washington, D.C. who hailed from the University of Florida. She earned an MFA from the New School in New York City and is in hot pursuit of answers surrounding the mysterious and nefarious events prompting her to write this book. So there you go. I chose drama as the genre. I didn't know, it says 611 pages, but depending, I've seen a different number in different areas online. So it kind of depends. Ebooks can be, sometimes you expand them. You can use that magnifying thing. And I think it actually changes technically the number of pages depending on how you magnify or anyway, but 611 pages written in English. So that's about it. It's available on bookbaby.com, or if you just look up Duplicity and Duress, Not Factories in the Making by Erin Vans, it'll also show up under Amazon and Barnes and Noble, Kindle, and stuff like that. Okay, so check it out. It's a good read. I tried to do the best I could, and a lot of work, a lot of money put into it in terms of printing everything out and editing everything myself a bunch of times, then sending it into BookBaby. BookBaby isn't that expensive technically if you just keep it simple and send in your manuscripts for them to translate into an ebook. So have a great day, and hopefully there will be heroes. I'm kind of counting on it, just to figure out how to survive in this world of I don't know what happens. So thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.